If you have a student loan, listen carefully. Millions are in default, and the government's taking action. I'll show you how to protect yourself before it's too late. Let's get into it.
Right now, more than 5 million Americans have stopped making payments on their federal student loans. This chart shows the exact breakdown. We have 5 million borrowers currently in default. Behind them, another 3.7 million are severely past due, and 2.7 million are in early stage delinquency. Stacked together, nearly 25% of every student loan borrower in the country is falling behind or already in default. To actually hit that official default status, you have to miss payments for 270 consecutive days. That is roughly 9 straight months of non-payment. With 1 in 4 borrowers entering the default zone, the scope of the problem has expanded to affect the wider national economy. Standard consumer debt, like credit cards or an underwater mortgage, has heavy restrictions on how lenders can collect. Federal student loans play by a completely different set of rules. The federal government does not have to take you to court to collect what they are owed.
And as this timeline shows, while standard consumer debt eventually expires, there is no statute of limitations on federal student loans. They can pursue the balance for the rest of your life. The first collection tool is wage garnishment. They send a 30-day notice, and if you do not respond, your employer is legally required to withhold up to 15% of your paycheck automatically. Then there is the Treasury Offset Program. This allows the government to seize your entire federal tax refund and apply it directly to your loan balance. Even retirement does not provide a shield. The government can reduce certain Social Security payments to collect on old defaulted loans from elderly borrowers. While all this is happening, your credit score takes a direct hit. Recent data indicates newly defaulted borrowers see their scores drop by an average of 91 points, restricting access to fair interest rates, housing, and vehicles. Once a borrower crosses that 270-day threshold, they enter a system of financial penalty that operates entirely on autopilot, with 0 legal expiration date. Heading into 2026, the Department of Education actively ramped up this exact collection machine. In early January, they began mailing out fresh wage garnishment notices, targeting thousands of active borrowers, with the intent to increase that volume every month. But then, on January 16th, the department abruptly changed course and announced a temporary pause on all involuntary collections. This freeze immediately halts tax refund offsets and wage garnishments. However, the government has refused to state exactly when this pause will end. This means if your loan is in default, the government's hands are currently tied, but that pause will end. Taking action now is the only way to resolve the debt before involuntary collections resume. The current freeze provides the necessary space to resolve a default status permanently. Step 1 is confirming your actual status. Do not guess. Log in to studentaid.gov and verify exactly where your loans stand. This chart shows your 2 paths out. Step 2, rehabilitation. Making 9 agreed-upon payments completely removes the default from your credit history. Step 3, consolidation. This fast-tracks your exit, sometimes in 4 weeks. But careful, consolidating can reset your forgiveness progress. Step 4 happens the second you are out of default. You need to immediately enroll in an income-driven plan to lock in an affordable monthly payment, so you never hit that 270-day mark again. Step 5 is simple but crucial. Do not ignore your mail. The next letter or email you receive from the Department of Education will likely be the warning that the collection pause is officially over. Federal default is designed as a lifetime penalty, but this pause offers a rare chance to execute these steps and escape. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit subscribe. We decode money topics like this every week. Let me know down in the comments. Are you currently in default, behind on payments, or completely caught up?
If you like this video, hit that like button and comment for more suggestions. And subscribe to the channel for more such valuable content.
वीडियोस बनाने हैं, फिल्मोरा है ना।